I was surprised when I started working with seniors that there are people out there who were in church, sometimes because of physical difficulties, sometimes of different priorities. They've stopped going to church. One of the members in our church told me her mother was having surgery, and I went to the hospital to pray with her before her surgery. And I didn't realize at the time she didn't have a pastor. I ministered to another lady in a nursing home. I didn't know she had a pastor. She talked about playing the piano in church and that kind of thing. I thought it was, before I came here, I was playing the piano in church. It was like 30 years ago when I was younger, I was playing in the church, but I didn't know that. I didn't know this lady. I went because of her daughter, who was a member of our church. I had a funeral for both of those women when they died because they had no pastor. There are people out there who have been in church, who are in their homes, homebound, or in the nursing home, and they are not being ministered to spiritually. I was asked to go to the hospice house because this lady had just been in the hospital and they wanted me to go. She was a friend of somebody else and they wanted me to go. I didn't know what God wanted me to do, but I just was impressed with the 23rd Psalm. And when I got there, this woman was not aware enough to be able to talk with me. The friend was there. So that day, we just prayed. And when I returned a few days later, it was obvious that she was dying. And I felt impressed to pray the 23rd Psalm. And as I prayed the 23rd Psalm, as soon as I finished, the daughter said, "Would you pray that at my mother's funeral?" It turned out the daughter was not in church. The mother had not been in church. People's lives become broken and they turn from God. But they need to be reminded. They need someone to minister to them. I'd never done ministry to seniors before. I had ministered some to people who were dying. But God stretches us. He puts us into new situations where we have to learn to trust Him. And He is faithful. I'm sharing this with you today, not so that you can say what a wonderful missionary or person I am. I'm like Paul, who said, I have been weak. I have not been wise. I am not influential. I am not powerful. I am not strong. But God uses simple things with people who are willing to be used, not so that we can boast of ourselves, but boast of the Lord and what He has done. One of the nice things about going to Bible school enhancement is 50 years ago, we had a young lady, 16 years old, who was an orphan. Well, actually, her mother was not. And she worked for us 1 year and then went to the city to work her way through high school and college. And when she graduated from college, she was always very special to me because she was the first. And she asked me to be one of her godmothers for the wedding, which I did. And so her children became my grandchildren. Now, she had ovarian cancer and died after 5 children. And when I was in Cebu, I got to thinking about the children one day. God brought them to my remembrance, and I asked a cousin about it. She said, well, they're having a hard time going to school because when the mother was sick and her death, a lot of expense, and the dad had to sell part of their land and mortgage the other land, so they actually had no money. You have to pay to go to high school in the Philippines. There are no free schools for high school, only through the 6th grade. And so I decided that I would take one of the girls, the eldest, to work with me, and she could go to school, finish her high school. When she finished, I took the second, because they're my grandkids. I should help them out. And that young girl especially has had a very important impact on my life. She was quite bright, and God worked in her life in an amazing way, and she had the opportunity to be a team leader of teen missions. I don't know how much you people know about teen missions, but they invited her to come to America to be a missionary to America for 1 year, but the U.S. Embassy would not give her a visa, so she lost 1 year of school because of that. She was working for a degree in finances. And so while she had this year, she was waiting around. The pastor, Pastor Edie, that I mentioned earlier, encouraged her to go to seminary. And our WHFM helped her to go to school and get her degree. Then she received a scholarship to Korea for 2 years. She came back 2 years ago, and she has become the first president of this Bible Institute. So the seed that we sow, we never know what God's going to do. You look at a little runny-nosed kid, you think, what future does that kid have? But God sees the potential in all of us because He has a plan for us. And only as we walk in that plan do we find the strength to do what He gives us to do. I would like to give praise to God for 50 years of His faithfulness. I want to honor Him and to bless Him and to praise Him. His mercy